Alright, so guys, I officially welcome you all to this graphic design masterclass. I want to thank every one of you for choosing to be a part of this opportunity to be in this class, and it promised to be an insightful experience and opportunity. So I welcome you all. Alright, so I'll just start by introducing myself. So for those that don't know me, my name is Oluwafemi Samuel. So I am a graphic designer, I'm an illustrator, video editor. Let's just say I'm an all-round creative. So, and I am also from Loam FM Studio. So that is the people responsible, sorry, for bringing this tutorial to you guys. So, and I'll also be your tutor for this master class. I don't know if you guys can see me. Just unmute and give me a response.
Yes, I can.
All right, thank you very much. So guys, I won't just be the one taking the tutorial. I have a partner, Mr. Ajibola. Is the second admin on the group, but due to some unseen circumstances, he's not able to join us in this meeting. Hopefully he will join us on the way, and before we round up, he will just give a brief introduction about himself. He's also from Loam FM Studio. Okay guys, so I've been in the graphic design industry for over 5 years, and during that time I've had the opportunity to work with various organizations and businesses, and some of them are I've been opportunity to work with NTA, that's NTA Mina. I've done some designs for them. I've worked also with a food delivery brand which is in Ghana. I've also worked with a Nigerian brand that sells devices. I've worked with I've worked with a partnership with a Nigeria and Kenya organization that started a class, and I helped them to design a certificate. I've also worked with individuals. I've done like naming ceremony flyers, and majority of this design are all done in Inkscape, which is the software we are going to be using for this class, except for this. So can you guys still see my screen? Hello, can you guys see him?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
yes,
uh, Thank you very much. So all of these designs, they are done on Inkscape except for this, because I was using a different software at the time when I did this, but all of these, they were all done in Inkscape, which is what we'll be using for this tutorial as well. So during the course of this class, I'll be teaching you guys all the experiences I've had over the years, all the lessons I've learned, the mistakes, the opportunity, how to navigate a career. Sorry, can you mute your mic, please, so that they can hear us clearly? Yeah, thank you very much. So I was saying that during the course of this class, I'll be pouring out my experiences over the past 5 years in the graphic design industries, and I'll be showing you the tips that have been helpful for me, how I've navigate a career in this industry, and everything that has impacted me. I'll just be sharing it to you guys in the course of this class. Alright guys, so we'll just start with a brief introduction. So the major question there is, what is graphic design? And I'm very certain that majority of us here will have one idea or the other about what graphic design is, which is one of the reasons why you may pick interest to want to learn. Probably you may think that graphic design is designing of posters, flyers, or anything design that you see online. That is graphic design. So I don't know if anybody wants to just share his or her definition on graphic design. If you want to just share what you understand by graphic design, you can just unmute and speak. Okay, did anyone get me? Anyone want to share his or her own definition on what they understand by graphic design? Is there nobody, or you people can't hear me anymore?
we
there's this basic now. It's just like all these design and stuff now.
Okay, thank you very much. I think somebody want to speak again. Is there anyone that want to speak? I'm sorry, let me. I'm sorry, let me just add someone that want to join. Okay, so do anyone want to share their own idea?
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Basically, it entails bringing about your ideas to life in form of, it can be form of pictures, it can be videos like motion graphics, it can also
Okay,
be like in form of websites.
that's nice. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah. So although everyone that has spoken, they're actually right. Yeah, it's all about design. It's all about bringing your imagination to reality. But over the years, with my interaction with different design, different softwares, and experience working with different clients and organization, so I've come to like a conclusion of my own personal definition of what graphic design is. So from that, I can say that graphic design is the act of deciding the look and function of an idea or an information using visual elements. Just like the last person that spoke said, it's all about bringing imagination to reality. So whatever you want to present, either an information or an idea, the ability to decide how you want it to look, that is called graphic design. And we use visual elements to portray such idea and information. And some major visual elements, they are just like image, shapes, texture, color, and also typography. So which are some of the things we'll be talking about in this class. So just give me a minute, let me add someone. Okay, someone is raising his hand. The person raising hand, Mystica, do you have any question?
No, so I just raised your hand to notify my to for you to identify my key joining to the group or how that works.
Okay, thank you very much. It's noted.
But I'm looking for
Yeah,
thank you very much.
thank you very much. So I'm sharing my screen. I don't know. Can you guys see my screen again?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Thank
Yes,
you
we
very
can
much.
see.
Thank you very much. So you can mute. Yeah. So as I was saying, the graphic design is just an act of deciding the look and function of an idea or an information using visual elements. And some visual elements, they are images, shapes, texture, color, typography, and so on. Some of which we are already familiar with. We know what images are, we know what shapes, maybe not texture, but we know what color and typography is. These are things we'll be discussing as we go on in the class. So these visual elements, they are applied alongside design principles. So they are principles that direct you in how to portray that idea, that information you want to pass. There are principles which you have to follow to get a good design. And some of those principles are their color theory, how you mix color together, what color and what color blends, alignment, how you align an object or a shape. There's a principle called hierarchy, there's a principle called balance, simplicity, and so on. So all these are to enable you create graphics design. So we can say that in summary, Graphic design is the application of design principles with visual elements to create an idea or pass out information. But in this class, I will be focusing majorly on the practical aspect because I believe that is one of the fastest way for anyone to learn. So all of these definition, these terminologies, I may not necessarily use them in my design, but I'll be showing you their application, and I might not call them by their names, but there are a lot of documentations you can read to get the idea of what all these are. But this tutorial, this class, this master class will be focused majorly on the practical aspect and practical application. So is everyone still following? If you are following, yeah, thank you very much. So there are a lot of software that has the tools to enable you apply those graphic design principles and also edit visual elements for you to come up with design. And some of these software, most of us are already familiar with them. Some of them are Photoshop, they are Adobe Illustrator, Inkscape, Corridor. There are even some mobile software that we can use to do some design. But in this class, we are focusing mainly on Inkscape. This class will be done using Inkscape. We are not using Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, or the rest. So why are we using Inkscape? Some of you may know, while some may not know, but all these other softwares, Corridor, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, they are actually subscription based, which means you pay some certain amount of money for you to be using them. And some may have them installed on their system ignorantly because they are pirated. So you may be using a pirated software and their penalties, though they don't emphasize mainly on those penalties and they don't take quick action, but that's just the fact. It is stated in the law that piracy is against the law and there are penalties for that. But though some people still use them and install them, so that is one of the reasons why we are not using all other software in this tutorial. We're using Inkscape, and Inkscape is a totally free software. It's an open source software that is open to everyone, open to collaborators, open to developers to make the software better. That is why we are using Inkscape. And for the fact that we are using Inkscape, which is free, I want you to know that we are not losing any other benefits, any major benefit that we may get in all of this software, just like Photoshop or Corridor. Just that there are some functionalities that may require us to put in more effort for us to attain, but that does not mean that whatsoever is being done on Corridor or on Photoshop cannot be done on Adobe Illustrator. No, we can do basically everything that is being done on Corridor. We can do them on Inkscape. Sorry, we can do them on Inkscape. So there's basically no difference. There's basically no difference to using other softwares. So I don't know, from what I've said so far, did anyone have any questions to ask or any contribution from all what I've been saying so far? If you have any question, you can just wave your hand and ask your question before I move on. Yes.
So is there any difference between Inkscape with
Yes.
Corel Draw Adobe? Yeah,
Yeah, thank you very much. So there are some difference between Inkscape and Adobe Illustrator, but the difference does not affect the result you will get. Just for instance, we know WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger, there are two different softwares, but the major thing is that both of them have the same aim of sending messages and talking to one person or the other. Yes, there are difference between Inkscape and Corridor or Adobe Illustrator. The way their layout may not be the same. Some tools may not have the same name. The way they apply a certain tool may not be the same, but the main point there is that both of them can be still used to carry out the same thing and get the same result. You can still use all of them to do design. The same design that can be done on Corridor, I can use it on Inkscape. The same design that you do on Photoshop, I can do it on Inkscape. So that's just the thing. I don't know if that answered your question. So as
Yes,
that,
sir, it has answered.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So anyone with any question, mystical, it's like you're waving your hand. I just answered the question.
Yes, sir, I was trying to off my so that I would give you feedback.
Okay,
Not that I
okay.
want to ask another question.
Yeah, thank you very much. You can unmute now. Anyone else with question before I move on? Anyone else with question?
Yeah, the Inkscape,
Yeah.
does it have a mobile version?
No, it doesn't have a mobile version.
Okay, okay.
It's for PC. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other question? Okay. Since there's no other question, I'll just move on. So, having done the introductions, this is the triangle of our class. This is the way the class will go on. So, the class, like is being said on the flyer, is it will be done on 3 platforms. It will be done on YouTube, WhatsApp, and Google Meet. So on YouTube, that is where the learning content will be posted on. So I'll send in links of YouTube video per week for you guys to watch. So the tutorial doesn't have like a specific time. It's not like if Monday 8 a.m. you will come for class and all that. No, the tutorial just have a duration, which is probably a month, but we'll start with weekly basis. So in a week that's starting on Monday, I'll share link to some videos for you guys to watch. I'll share the link on WhatsApp, so you guys will go to YouTube, you watch the tutorial. Then on the WhatsApp group, as I send in the link, after watching, I'll send in assignments for every video. So when you watch all the videos, you do the assignment and you send it in on the WhatsApp. Also on the, sorry, who is that? Can you mute please? Yeah, thank you. So also on the WhatsApp, we will have like question and answer section. Probably there's something you didn't understand on the YouTube video, you can ask on the WhatsApp group, and your question will be answered. We can also engage with one another, interact, and submit your assignment. Also, information will also be passed on the group chat. Then if you have any question, ask on WhatsApp. If it's a question that I cannot respond to, probably with my voice or type, I'll create a meeting link. Then I'll share my screen just like this, and I'll be demonstrating whatever is given issue or challenge to you, so you can be seeing and we'll be having that live interaction. If there is network issue, I can record it and send the video in, so you watch it again and see. So that's how our tutorial will be. Learning content will be on YouTube. The link will be sent to WhatsApp. WhatsApp will be for assignment submission, question and answer, interaction, engagement, and passing of information. While on Google Meet, just like this, we can be having live session. If there's anything that needs hands-on demonstration, just like as I'm sharing my screen as you are hearing my voice, I can be demonstrating, you'll be seeing and you'll be hearing me. So that's how the class will go. I don't know if anyone have question about this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can go on. I'm here.
About the Inkscape that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I want you to emphasize more on it.
Like which aspect of it?
The Inkscape,
Yeah.
the Inkscape that you mentioned.
Yes. Which part do you want me to emphasize on? I said a lot of things about the Inkscape. What do you want clarification on so I can know how to answer?
The name in general. What it entails. I want to
Okay.
come in a bit. I can't hear you clearly when you are saying it.
All right. But you know Photoshop.
No, sir. I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Okay. So okay, you can mute so that I can speak. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'm still hearing myself. Can you unmute?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So the Inkscape is a software just like you have on your phone. You have WhatsApp on your phone. WhatsApp is an app, is a software that you use to send in information, you use to chat and communicate. So that's how Inkscape is also. So it's an software for on your system, on your laptop. So I'm still hearing myself. Can you just mute?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, just mute your mic so that I can talk. I'm hearing
Okay,
myself.
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Go on, sir.
Yeah, mute your mic so that I can talk. As
I've
I'm
been doing it. I've been using the mic.
No, just off it. Like that mic icon, just off it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm still hearing myself. Let me just
I've off
continue.
it.
So what I was saying is that the Inkscape is a software on the system, just like you have WhatsApp on your phone. So Inkscape also is a software on the system which enables you to do designs. So those designs I shared earlier that you saw that I have done for people and some organization, Inkscape is the tool I use in doing those designs. Just like WhatsApp is a tool that I use in communication. So Inkscape is just like a app or software that you use to do some designs.
Can't hear anything again, no?
Wow. Oh, this is. Are you using your phone to join the meeting?
So I suggest to mute everybody. Then someone else will do
Okay, I'll do that now. Sorry. Let me do it. Oh. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So what I was saying is that just like you have WhatsApp as a app on your phone, which you use as a tool for communication, to send message, to chat. So Inkscape is just like an app, a software for the system which we use in doing designs. All those designs I shared earlier that I've done for some individuals and some organization, I did them using Inkscape. So Inkscape is the software I use in doing those designs. So Inkscape is just like a app or a software that enable us carry out these designs. I don't know if you understand now.
Yes, sir.
You understand now? Okay, have that
Yes, sir.
answered your question now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry about the noise earlier. So, do anyone have any question again before I move on?
Yes. What
Oh,
about people that don't have laptop that cannot download anything for
okay.
their PC? That they don't even have any PC. What do
Oh,
you?
okay. Thank you very much. I didn't consider this actually at first, but seeing that there are some people that are interested and they don't have a laptop, so I think for that I will like make an exception. There's a software that we can use on phone for designs. It's called Canva. That's the easiest. So for those, I will create a pool and ask those that don't have system to vote. So we'll like just create a separate group, and we'll still continue tutorial there also, but it will be majorly for Canva. That is for those using smartphone. Is that okay?
All right, sir.
Thank you very much. So anyone else with question?
Most data.
Yeah,
But can we also join the Canva class?
you have a system.
Yeah, I have it, but it's not my personal system, but I'm just using it.
If you have access to the system and you can be using it for the class, I would advise you use a system because it will be much more better. But also, if you can balance the two,
But
you can also join.
I'll balance the two because I'll soon be leaving where I'm using the other system sef because it's not my own. So the
All
money
right,
I'll collect is because I'm traveling.
all right, no problem. You can, yeah, you can join, balance the two. Thank you.
Which
Anyone else with any question? Okay. So guys, that is how the tutorial will be. So for those without system that want to be using their phone, we'll make provision for them and we'll continue. So the class will just be basically will be based on practical. So we'll be learning, practicing, engaging, and we'll also be working on projects subsequently. So the goal for this class beyond just the learning is that we are planning on creating a community at LMFM Studio. So beyond just learning, I know the class may be for a certain duration of a period of time. The class basically doesn't have an ending time. So for all of you that are part of this class now, so it's a great opportunity because after now I will reset the group link. So the class will just go on like that. So even after you have learned, we will still be going on mentorship. We'll still be interacting with each other. There's no like, okay, it's just for 1 month and everybody will just go. No, we are creating a community of designers. So if you don't have any experience, if you come in, you will learn, and after learning, you'll be part of the community. We'll be always there to answer your questions, and if there's any opportunity available, we'll share with you guys first, being a part of this community. So thank you all for choosing to be a part of this class. Thank you all for attending the meeting. So for those with system, I will drop the link for you to install the Inkscape on the group chat so that the class can begin on Monday. And for those using mobile phone also, I'll also drop the link to download and install Canva, and then we'll create another group chat where we'll continue our discussion there. So thank you all for joining this meeting. Thank you all for this class. See you all in class by Monday. So if there's anybody with question, you can ask now. The Google meeting is just for about an hour and this is 4:50. So once it's 5, they'll just log us out because it's a free plan. So if you have anything you want to say, not necessarily a question, anything you want to say at all, so this is the time to say that. And I'm sorry, unfortunately. Okay. You can stop. I thought someone raised a hand.
What did you say, sir?
Okay, you raised your hand.
I can't hear you clearly. Oh.
Okay, I was saying that if you have anything you want to say at all, not necessarily a question, any contribution, any idea you want to share before the class end, you can just say it now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry for my partner who was unfortunately able to join this meeting. So he is the second admin on the group chat. He's the one that will be assisting in this class. So due to some unseen circumstances, he was not able to join. So I'm very sorry for that.
Alright, sir, no problem, sir.
Yeah. So I want to really appreciate all of you for joining. For those that were not able to join, or if you want to go through the slides I just shared, this meeting is recorded and streamed live. So I also share the link. So for those that were not able to join, and if you still want to rewatch it, so the link also will be shared. So that is it, guys. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for being a part of this opportunity. And Imran, you raised your hand. You have a question. If you have a question, unmute and speak now. We have 8 more minutes.
But sir, please, I'm sorry for asking too many questions.
No problem, no problem. You can go on.
Will there the your other partner that you said was not here? Is it
Yeah.
like he will be taking on another part, or will he be doing the tutorial with us on calling along, or is he still in full flow?
Okay, so it's meant to assist me. Majorly, the class will be taken by me. But if there's any other thing, probably I'm not available, or someone asks a question and I was not able to respond in time. So he's the one to like assist and respond to questions and all of that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we just have 7 more minutes. If you have other things to do, you can just leave the call. We are done for the meeting. Thank you very much. Welcome, sir. We are done with the meeting. Yeah, the meeting is already over. I will send in the meeting is already over. I will send the recording to the group. It's 4 to 5 and it's already over.